What's going on, YouTube? So I have a question. Again, I'm not going to be in here long, but I got a question for black men, and maybe someone could, can answer this for me. As far as like when it comes to dating, I was looking at this channel, and I actually like the guy. His name is Tyrone Magnus, and he was reading a statistic about how how a lot of majority of people that are woke are depressed. But in that article, he mentioned that there are a lot of they say 80% of males are beta males. And I thought about that, and I'm like, I took a side piece of that, of that article, and I'm thinking in dating. And I guess this ties into the whole woke thing, I guess. I don't know. Because now I guess men are more submissive and a lot more passive, which I don't understand. But this is going to kind of tie in the same vein of my last video a little bit, where men are beta males, meaning that if there's an issue with your significant other or somebody that you're dating or whatever like that, some men will just take it. Some black men will just take it. I can't speak for any other race because, the type of issues that we have in the black community is not what a lot of issues that they have in the white community. So that's why I'm making it, to categorize it in race, to granulate it down to race. But and I noticed that, like, a lot of us, and I'm not saying all, just things that I've noticed, things that I've been through. So it is anecdotal, but also the things that I've seen in my family, where a lot of times the woman is domineering and is almost daring a man to say something. And if you say something, you're demonized, you're ostracized, and you're labeled. And I'm very I don't like that. And a lot of these guys are so thirsty. A lot of these black guys are so thirsty. They'll take whatever they get. They'll take whatever they get. And I'm just talking about, like, in my last convo, I talked about, women, wearing synthetic hair, wigs, and all that kind of stuff like that. Men can't say nothing about that. They'll get dragged. If you say something about about a black woman's weight, they gonna tell you, ain't nothing wrong with my weight. Ain't nothing wrong with my weight. I'm thick. I'm thick. I'm healthy. And it's like, and the man can't say nothing, because if you say something, now you're a hater. You hate black women. You hate your mama. You're probably gay. And you're labeled. So a lot of black men just don't say nothing. So basically, it's like they have like some type of like proverbial leash on us. But they can say, "Oh, honey child, you too short. You don't make enough money," and then they break up with you. They want to talk about your manhood. Not why they getting it. If you break up with them, now they gonna label you. And then they wonder, like, why black men are just like, why a lot of black men are just saying, enough, I can't take it no more. It's like, and I've heard this so many times, keep your mouth shut. And Ricky Smiley said, And you hate to say, well, you labeling black women that way, because they get mad at that. They get mad at, oh, well, you labeling us. And the thing is that everything is anecdotal. Everything is that what we as black men go through. And we're in the silent majority. A woman commented on my last page, on my last upload, and I was just, for my last video about the whole wigs and weave thing, and she said, oh, well, we have preferences, and we don't want short men, we don't want a broke man, and all this stuff like that. You know what I told her? I said, you have every right to feel that way. And women are praised because of their choices. Girl, I don't want that. Girl, I don't want that. You right, girl. You right, girl. And I'm cool. And I told her, and my reply was, you know what? Peace and blessings to you. You deserve the best. But if you tell a black woman that, now you're wrong. You need to be ostracized. You need to be dragged. Why can't preferences be across the board? I said one time, and boy, I took some heat on this one. Like a black girl was like, oh, I have a Brazilian weave. And I said, well, why get a black woman with a Brazilian weave when you can just get a Brazilian? Just asking a question. I got dragged. I got slammed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want no man that's 5'3", 5'6". You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, I feel sorry for guys that are. I feel sorry for guys that are short, because I mean, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I feel for them. I feel for these guys. But you know what though? One thing that the guys want, we're not gonna retaliate. I've never seen a man's video on YouTube saying, man, women shun me because I'm short. I've never seen Floyd Mayweather. He's a short guy. A lot of these boxers are short guys. I never see him going on YouTube complaining about black women not choosing them because they're short. I don't see that. But I got 100 videos of women saying, oh, well, why black men don't want to deal with black women because of this, and this. It's just a preference. And like I was, talking about Ricky Smiley before, he was making some, I can't think of what I was saying before, but he was making some good points. He was making some really, I know what it was. Ricky Smiley said that a lot of black women, their philosophy is keep your wallet open and your mouth shut. That's what they want out of a black man. Not saying all, but some. Their philosophy is keep your mouth shut and your wallet open. It's messed up. It's like a crazy double standard. And I look at Drea Michelle and like her new man. Like, she got a son his age. Get him, girl. Get him, girl. Get him, girl. But if a man was to do that, oh, look at him. Look at him living out. Look at that child molester. He a child molester, girl. He can't handle no real woman, girl. For real? I don't understand. I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's like, and a lot of men, we sit back and we just take it. We don't like it, but we just take it. Because we so pressed to keep it real. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. To what extent? I'm just asking a question, guys. Just asking a question.